might be wondering what we're up to if you're new here. Well, we are building our very own fiberglass composite panel caravan that will be suited for New Zealand conditions.
Translation, Amanda's dream, my DIY nightmare.
But in this video, we're going to be installing our hydronic hot water and air heating system, and things aren't off to a very good start.
There's water coming out everywhere.
Something's burning.
Oh no.
Oh, this is burning. As you can see, we're just nailing this caravan building thing.
Well, let's get into the video and see how we ended up there.
Well, this is our hot water system.
Being a off-grid caravan, we were wanting everything to be able to be self-sustainable, but we didn't want LPG. So it took us a little while to figure out how we were going to heat the hot water, and it took me quite some time to find this wonderful little system, which not only heats the hot water, it also heats the air, and it is all diesel powered.
Another option that we discounted quite early on was having an electric hot water system. Basically, just the power draw on any of the systems we looked at was way too high. Even though we've got a big battery system, it just seemed like we would be better off doing a diesel system. Plus, we actually wanted to have a diesel heater as well, so we thought, let's combine the two, and this is what we got.
Another issue that we would have had with the electric systems is they require a calorifier, and that just takes up space. The calorifier is where the hot water is stored, and they can be quite big. It is a hot water tank, whereas this system, it is actually almost like instant hot water. The system takes 9 to 10 minutes to heat up from cold, and then once it is heated up, the water runs through, and it is almost like that instant hot water. It doesn't have any stored water in here. It might start reducing the temperature if you are having an extra long shower, but it shouldn't run out of water altogether. So the system itself is up to 5 kilowatts of heat for the water system and a 1.8 kilowatt air heater. And that should be enough for our awesome insulated caravan in the South Island in winter in the snow. So
give us a rundown on what this actually contains, because there's quite a lot of different parts in this whole kit.
So at the front we have the setback diesel heater that then runs the coolant through the system and heats up inside this box essentially, and then what it does is the cold water comes in the bottom here and runs through the heat transfer system inside and comes out hot at the other end. Now there is a thermostatic mixing valve. Obviously the temperature comes out at about 80 degrees I believe, and we'll reduce that to 60 degrees and below with the valve. Then we have the coolant pipes which run to the air heater, which is another heat transfer system where the coolant is running through, heating the air, which then has the hot air outlet somewhere close and heats the van. The controller that we've got will control the water heater as well as the air heater. The hot water obviously will probably have going most of the time, but you do not have to have the air heater going at the same time. Obviously, if you want hot water in summer and you don't want the heater going as well, you can isolate those.
There's an electric ball valve that you put in line that shuts the coolant off to the heater, so it's just a flick of a switch.
So this kit that we've got is the DH15, and we did purchase it from Dieselheat in Australia. It all comes all set up, all ready to install with quite a comprehensive install guide. And
thank God for that.
And with that intro, let's get it installed. So before we actually put in place the diesel heater, Luke is just connecting up all of the power. So there needs to be a wire that goes from the battery right the way around and then over to here, which is where the diesel heater will be. And then we need to have another one that goes from the diesel heater right the way back around to the control unit, which is going to be up over here. And of course one down through the floor to the diesel pump, and we'll hopefully pop a diesel tank underneath the actual caravan. We've almost got all of the diesel heater installed and we are up to adding the coolant in. So not quite 15 litres, about 14 litres has gone in. Time to put the...
Can you smell smoke?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Something's burning.
Oh no.
Oh, this is burning.
Oh no.
Power?
Yeah, turn the power off. This is literally on fire.
What's that?
Turn off the battery.
Temperature thing. Well, it should run unless I've cooked the whole thing.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise.
Oh, we'll find out. So, how do we put this? We totally cooked the controller. As one of our friends said, you can't put the smoke back in. Not our finest moment, but hey, it happens.
I added some extra power to it by plugging the battery in to the thermostat controller when there was already a power lead coming in from the loom. And what that did is over 5 minutes or so, it started to melt everything. It was totally our fault, but man, it hurts. This thing wasn't cheap to replace.
Luckily, the guys over at Dieselheat were really cool about it, and they even managed to give us a little bit of a discount to replace the controller to, you know, ease the pain.
It's much simpler to connect up than I thought last time. Just plug it in, and then we should be able to let it rip. It's now time to fire up the hot water system for the very first time.
All right, the moment of truth. It's turning on. Go.
Oh, here we go. Something's happening.
You can hear it whirring.
And clicking. Oh yeah, that's the furnace doing something. Because it's the first time we're turning it on, we really need to check some coolant levels. It seems to be doing the things that it's meant to be doing, which is swirling the coolant around. So that's good. Here's the furnace is starting to try and light. I think that's okay. I'll put this back on. There was a slight design change when we came to putting the diesel tank in. We've actually put it inside, mostly because underneath I was worried about in the winter the diesel getting cold and clogging up.
The coolant is heated up. It's been about 9 minutes, and now we're going to try the hot water coming out of the kitchen for the first time. Yes!
Oh, that's super hot.
Oh, that is very hot. Fantastic. We've got hot water for the first time. What a relief.
Well, that was totally worth it. We've got hot water, we've got some heating. It's going to tie us over beautifully in those cold New Zealand winter nights. But now the next test is the hot water system for the shower and checking all those pipes. Before I got the camera, I turned one of them on and it started spraying everywhere. So I thought I'd better get the camera and show you guys what's happening. Now I'll turn this on. And there's the water just coming straight out. I'll turn the pump off. It's all just coming straight out here. There's something wrong with this connection because that pipe is pushed all the way in, which is super annoying. Let's have a look at the shower. Oh, there was a leak here somewhere. There's water coming out everywhere, even down there. It's not ideal. We're back to chasing leaks again. Try and fix the cold first. And what I've done is I've just taken the pipe out, trimmed it slightly, and put it back in, and it's actually gone in much better. So I wonder if there was something wrong with the cut initially. I've got the final connection to repair for the hot water, and then that should be all of our leaks done, and then ready to test the shower. So that was the one that leaked, and that one leaked as well. So let's see, shall we? Yeah, try the basin. What?
The drain isn't connected.
Oh.
Leak.
Massive leak. Whoops. Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah, I wish that was planned. I knew I'd forgotten something. Try it now. Probably get there. Get the cold water going.
Oh, hi there. I'm going to try the shower for the very first time. Might just get out of the way a little bit. Woo! Oh, look at that! Oh, that's so warm. Ooh, even a massage function. Instant hot water. The hydronic heater is in, the hot water is working, the leaks are fixed.
And so that's the end of this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel for plenty more videos like this to come.
Action. Mandy Cam.
She doesn't like being called Mandy.
Is that thing still filming whilst we finished?